So you're a philosopher?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I think very deeply.
There go your song for the,
I think very deeply.
there go your song for the show.
Let us begin. What, where, why, or when? Allow me to explain like instructions from a game. See, I'm not insane. In fact, I'm kind of rational. When I be asking, who is more dramatical, this one or that one? The white one or the black one? Beat the punk and I jump up to attack one. BEK is just a gotta lead a crew. Hold up. BEK is just a gotta lead a crew. Right up to your couch and fuck you.
Right up to your couch and fuck you.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
everyone saw me on the last album cover.
Because I'm a lover.
Hold up. Everyone saw me on the last album cover. Holding my dick, something far from a lover, beside my brother BURNER.
Kenny Park. Oh, well, I fucked that all up.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I think we got our point across.
I think we got it.
We'll just leave it there. We'll edit this
we
and
go
cut
back
this up
to
later.
Eastern Boys and Western
Oh, yeah, that's what we were.
Girls.
Ooh, in a Western town, dead in world. Eastern boys and Western girls.
Yeah.
In a Western town, in a dead end world. Eastern boys and Western girls. Western girls. West End. Okay, we don't need to stop because I almost knocked my beer up. That was an omen or a sign that it's now time to stop. Is everything okay? Are we looking at, okay.
Excellent. Let me see some audio here.
Do we do that too soon? Do we need to do that again?
I can't tell you how many times I said that. Hey, did I do that too soon?
It's over now. Had to be there.
I ain't never did that though. If I'm thinking of my
You ain't
sexual
never did
history,
what?
I never like quick busted. I never like was like put it in was like it's coming now.
All these people in here and ain't nobody tell me that I was out here without no cover.
No, never. Okay, if I ever have, it was a one-off.
It's out here looking crazy.
My it's like my professional career.
You ain't never. You said you never did. Well, I got distracted by the fact I ain't had no hat on. I'm out here with my hair looking crazy. I was. Anyway.
I never wanted to. I never like the quick nut like the.
Oh no! Like 1 minute. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun
I
dun
never been a 1 minute man.
dun dun. Hey You never know 1 minute man.
I believe so, man. I could check. So that's what the audio was sounding like through that.
That's the other phone?
Mick Choppington's.
The same as that one?
No, that's the other one. No, this one just was blurry. That one is choppy. So I put the link in here already. We got the link.
It was choppy last week.
No, it was just it was blurry.
It was choppy last week.
Oh wait a minute, let me see what this is doing.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just saying, like, I think it's just an iPhone thing. iPhone just got shitty audio.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is. I think it don't matter as long as you put it in this iPhone. And see, we got to try it with mine next week then or something.
iPhone's got
But niggas on Facebook really
But
need to
it
fuck
wasn't
with
like
us
that
on
when
the
we used
YouTube.
to.
Hit the link
Yeah.
below. Read
Yes.
my lips. Hit the link below. Hit the link below. Hit the link below.
All right, that's gonna repeat itself, but we're good. All right, did I see a dimming of a light?
I did see the light just go
Did
out.
it do a
yes.
flicker?
It just said "fuck you, nigga." It's like you talk about iPhones, conspiracy theories. Just shut our shit.
Maybe
down.
it felt like it didn't need.
Darkness is spreading. Black magic, evil motherfuckers. They should never gave you niggas money. You don't appreciate shit. Black motherfuckers.
Well, all right. With that being said, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. What up, Christy? It's your boy.
Is that Christy or Chrissy?
It's Christine. I think I was trying to.
Oh, Christy.
I tried to add the T with.
That's
with
Christy.
It, and it came out right.
Hi, Chrissy.
What up, Chris? Welcome to the show. That's kind.
He said we're gonna cut all this shit off.
Do you like the four corner?
I think
The four corner joints.
the forkener.
The forkener.
Do I like the forkener?
You like the fork?
I like the fork up in it.
Yeah.
I like the fork. I like forkener. Whenever I get a chance.
Yeah.
But
that's a little added little touch I did too.
Hey
man, we need 2 more subscribers on our YouTube to get to 100. Not 100K.
100K. That's what he meant to say.
I mean 100K.
100K.
That's what I meant.
Okay. 100K, KK.
We're at 98K.
98K. We need 2. We're 98. We're at 98. 999. We're at 99 at night. Anyway, we need 2 of y'all, and it's gonna make our day. 2 more subscribers.
2 more subscribers.
So if you haven't liked, and if none of you have, I know ain't none of y'all liked it yet. Now's the time. Dun, 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 dun. Now is the time. Like the shit. Okay.
Subscribe, comment.
Subscribe. Feel free to comment. Hit that notification bell. Share. Okay, because sharing is caring. And all that good shit. But definitely. All right. But, hey, man. We got Chrissy watching.
Oh, yeah, Chrissy out there. We can go do this. Well, we didn't even say who we were. I'm Burner.
Who are you?
I'm Burner.
Hold up. We need a drum roll, nigga. Say.
The worst podcast in the world. I'm Burner.
I'm Beck, and you are.
The world and the world gonna move
To the beat of just one drum. No matter what you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along comes 2. They got nothing but the genes. They got different strokes to take. Yeah, it's a terrible song. That might as well just, you know what? Fuck the shout outs. Let's just go straight to the show. Let's just lead right into this shit here.
Well, let me tell you something though.
Well, let me tell you about it. Well, let me see. Go ahead. What's up?
The two whitest theme songs for a black kind of show.
Okay.
Different Strokes right there.
Different Strokes.
And Family Matters. You know the Family Matters theme song?
I don't remember. I wasn't a Family Matters fan. I didn't like that show. Believe it or not, I never fucked with Urkel or none of this shit.
The evening TV.
Oh.
Everywhere you look.
That's not Family Matters.
No, you're right. You're not. But they still got a white one. How does it start?
He was singing.
I was singing Full House. You're right.
He was singing Full House. Wow.
But no, Family Matters do got a super white.
I don't remember.
Intro. I'm gonna find it because we got. The evening TV. Yeah.
And you went right back to the same song he was
they
singing
almost
before.
the same.
Everywhere you look.
And
that is
the same.
Full House. What the fuck is going on?
Hold on. Before you go forward, I'm gonna find Family Matters theme song.
Y'all, wow. The Milkman and Paperboy, that's...
No, that's Family Matters.
Yeah, she was right. This is Family Matters theme song. This is listen in this day and age. With my nigga Vale Johnson. This grand design. This has to be the whitest.
Listen. They have not said the Milkman, the Paperboy, or
You're
TV.
right. That's Full House.
Y'all got it mixed up. I'm
You're
telling
right.
you, I know what I'm talking about.
Back. We said you were right.
No, I need to. I need the right to be as loud.
Please go by.
Let's go.
That's what it is. All right, so just to bring it full circle, let's
shout out Beck. Y'all was giving don't do that because it's Black History Month and y'all not gonna be putting white theme words over black sitcoms.
You had it right. Oh,
I heard you.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
It's probably the same band. Exactly.
Yeah, probably same writer, all that. But I'm just saying. They
I'm
never.
looking it up. Here it is.
This is Full House, right?
This is Full House.
This is the Full House one, right?
Yeah. with John Stamos.
John Stamos and all of
but
them.
they
man.
were very similar songs because I do what she does.
They were obviously
yeah.
they were similar songs,
Yeah.
but nuances thing. That's
Well,
how they be duping y'all
whitest
niggas. I be
theme
keeping
songs.
y'all on point.
I'm sorry, I
telling
probably threw you off.
I'm here for y'all. I'm doing a service to the people.
I probably threw you off for the from the segue you were trying to get to.
No,
so
it's
you can go
fine.
ahead. I'm gonna light up. While
We might as well do some shout outs since we skipped the whole segue thing. It won't connect anymore anyway, so
Well, we can reconnect it later.
it will
Well,
connect it later.
shout outs.
Shout outs. Shout outs to
Shout.
you.
Shout.
To
Let it
the
all
world. You are the world. You are the children. You are the ones that make Fuq Yo Couch a better program. Okay, so that being said, shout out to all the people that's playing wind instruments in the Congo.
Wind instruments in the Congo?
Yeah, Congos are very percussive, so the people that play wind instruments are considered.
Fuck with them.
They're rebels. You know what I'm saying? They're mavericks, and we want to shout them out. But moving on, because they watch our show. Moving on.
Ryan, go to YouTube. Sorry, keep going.
Okay, we over here. Shout out to all the animals in captivity in Montezuma.
Is that a real place? Montezuma's Revenge is like when you shit and throw up at the same time. Ain't that what they call Montezuma's Revenge?
I don't know.
So like is Montezuma a real place?
Huh? He was a person. I don't know if Montezuma's a real place, but you ain't had to get so technical. We just having fun. God damn.
Oh right, but you did know that though, right?
You's a hater, bro.
You did know that, didn't you?
Man, boo.
Boo.
Boo the haters.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo the shitting and throwing up at the same time.
Okay, let's try again. Who do we have here? You got any?
Yes.
Any people you care about you want to shout out to the world?
Yes. Shout out to all my new cities in Finland. New cities in Finland. Do you get it?
No, they didn't. They didn't get. They
I
didn't
tried
get
it
it.
last week. I was trying to get it this week.
Even once they get it, it's still not gonna connect. It just.
It does connect.
It's like Anthony Hamilton's beard. It's never gonna connect.
New cities.
Your Anthony Hamilton beard
in
joke.
Finland.
How about this? Shout out to all the Chads.
What up, Chico? What up, Cat? Sorry.
Hey, what up, Chico? What up, Cat? Shout out to all the Chads in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
That's we know a man named Chad. He's from here, from the land, but he's out there in the Netherlands. He's from some other lands, but he writes comics in their face, and he's got one called Chad in Amsterdam. So check it out if you ever get a chance.
Shout out to all my big niggas named Philip in the Philippines. Big Phillips in Philippines. Cause you get it? Cause Peens. Big Phillips. Come on, man. You can't hate on mine and just congratulate yours only. Mine be funny too. Big Phillips in Philippines.
I think it went over our heads.
So, all right, shout out to all my MRDDs in Russia.
What's an MRDD? That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is an MRDD?
Well, let's say that. You don't know what mentally retarded, developmentally disabled.
In Russia.
Shout out to my MRDDs in Russia. Take it slow, fam. Take it slow. Natasha. Borscht. What's that nigga name? Think of a Russian nigga name. Zolov.
That's a diet pill, right? No, that's a pill for depression, bro. No, you gotta hit him with the Nikita.
Chico, we're not restarting the Facebook because
Vladimir.
we want people to come here. Facebook is to get y'all here. You see what I'm saying? to get you here. YouTube is where the money at. Facebook ain't where the money at.
Yeah, you gotta come to YouTube.
You gotta come to YouTube, nigga. Help us out here. You know what I'm saying?
This is the location.
Jerry's in the house. Man. Gerald.
Right.
Yes. You gotta say it like that. Gerald's in the house.
I heard that.
Yeah, you heard it. That was kind of zest. It was a little zest in that.
It was real spicy.
It was a little zesty. It was a little zest.
Like, hey, Jerry.
You right?
Good to see you, bro.
I'm like, hey, Jerry. I'm sorry. When you say Jerry, you gotta say it like
you
that.
You stood up a little bit.
I did not.
You was wilding, bro.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, I just shout out to. Oh, okay, there you go, Chico. The MRDD, he's in the USSR.
In the MRD, he's in the US.
In the USSR.
I like that. I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
yeah.
Yes, we appreciate audience participation. Anybody that wants to drop some shout outs, feel free. You can drop them in the chat or you can call them in. And I'll just say the number is 216-359-1985. 216-359.
1985.
216-19.
Wait, you missed 3.
216-35
9
19
80
85
85. What
216
grade was
35
we
9 1985. Y'all never seen the counting nigga? It's a nigga that be counting and he be singing. He be like 1, 2, 3.
Is it for
4,
toddlers?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is it for toddlers?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He like Filipino or some shit. He half retarded. That shit wild, bro. This shit wild, bro. Like, seriously,
The R word. Language.
Fuck that. We claiming everything.
The R word.
That nigga was retarded, bro.
That nigga was retarded.
I ain't saying nothing wrong if it's true, right? He was delayed, nigga. That nigga, he had been held up. Something slowed him down.
Delayed.
You know what I'm saying? They was blocking his path.
He was
I've been retarded before. We've all been retarded
Let's
at
get
points.
retarded. Let's get retarded in here.
That was a whole song, bro.
I know, and they should have kept it.
Right. That's where we at. We're bringing it back.
Nah, we can't bring retard.
No, we're reclaiming it.
Claiming the rebirth of the retard.
They ain't ever where they ever went. You know what I'm saying?
They became developmentally
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been here for years. Hey, I didn't like. What was that show with
Don't
Corky?
call it a thumbtack.
What was that show with Corky? The dude that had the Down syndrome. They gave that nigga a whole sitcom. Or not a sitcom. I guess it was
The
like
Wonder
a drama
Years?
series. No.
I'm sorry. I thought that shit was funny. I'm giving
Background.
me one.
Background.
I get one.
What was the name of that show with the boy that had Down syndrome?
The Wonder Years.
It was before. It was a.
I'm gonna say it every time.
Look.
I'm gonna say it every trip, bro.
Okay, it was played though with the Wonder Years and Doogie Howser and all them.
That
And
nigga.
his name was Corky.
Corky. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of the show, but yeah, that nigga had his own show, bro.
And it was called The Wonder Years, right?
Corky? Life goes on.
Life Goes On. That's what it was.
Think about that. The Wonder Years, Life Goes On, and Doogie Howser. You had your Wonder Years, then life went on. You got fucked up, then you had to see the doctor. They was setting you up for your life as an American.
I see what you went there.
You see what I did there? Conspiracies abound. I'm not done. Metaphysics.
Jerry gonna say, "Come on, bucket hats."
These not even bucket hats, nigga. That's what's
Don't reveal the
crazy
secret.
though.
Don't reveal it. Don't reveal it. Don't reveal it.
Just wait on it.
Just wait on
Stay
it.
tuned.
Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay locked in.
Yeah.
Okay, focus.
Because the
Lock
next
in.
show might be a
Focus.
whole different. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
but we gonna let y'all know before this end. We don't. They not bucket hats. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna go no further. They not bucket hats. But thank you though. Thank you. We not mad at you. You supposed to think they was bucket hats, but we're not done yet. All right, moving on.
The obituaries.
The obituaries.
Niggas
So-
die every day, B.
For anybody that's new, and even for those that's coming back, let's remind you, we usually start the show at the lowest point, and that's,
That's introducing ourselves.
and then we follow that
And then
by.
we follow that by We first discuss who should be dying, and then we talk about who is dead. I mean, if you think about it, we're all dying. But
with every breath you take,
yeah, we're all dying.
Every move you make.
But
okay, that being said,
but the obituaries.
we start with the obituaries.
Don't worry about who died all the time.
Obituary about who died. And in this week's unfortunate edition, we have to say goodbye to the one and only.
Two great icons.
Well, let's
in
start
pop
with
culture,
one.
but we'll start with the first. Yeah.
Carl Weathers.
Hey, wasn't he the one that came out the boxing ring with James Brown? I live in America.
Dun, 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 dun. Station to station.
Living in America. Hey, I feel good.
Across the nation.
Yeah.
Living in America.
He came out there. What was that? Rocky 2?
Rock my soul.
Was that Rocky 2 or Rocky 1?
Rocky 4.
No.
That was 4.
Living in America?
4.
Apollo was dead by 4.
Burner. I am dope as
Apollo died
I am
in
dope
3.
as fuck at whatever comes out my mouth. Meaning I know not everything, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I say it was Rocky 4, it's 4 as fuck. 3 was Mr. T.
You right.
4 was the Russian.
Clubber Lane. 4 was the Russian. He got killed. Okay, man.
I got
you
this.
know you won't.
Once I said it, that's all you need to know.
But can I say I don't think it is, and then let it come to my own conclusion without you like dissing me out? Like let me follow. You want me to just take what you say as blind?
Yes, I do. I want you to not waste time.
It's not gonna ever happen.
I'm not dissing you. I never said anything.
Do you ever take what I take as blind?
I never said ill against you.
Do you ever take what I say?
I only big up my own
knowledge. Do you ever take what I say as blind
truth? I never
truth?
said anything ill against you.
Did you answer the question?
I only bigged up my own knowledge.
Answer the question. Do you take what I say as
no.
Okay, so then why do you expect me to take
obviously,
what you say?
look what you just did, and I just showed you. Yeah. I am the one who knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, so you know.
You know after you hear me say it.
This nigga.
That's right.
It's not.
The truth hurts sometimes. I'm not trying to be mean.
You are the.
I'm not weaponizing the truth against you. You are running into
a
razor wire,
show.
sir.
No,
you're running up a fence with razor wire at the top. That's the truth that I have at
not
home.
happening.
I know what I'm talking about.
It's not happening.
Anyway, it was Rocky 4.
It was Rocky 4. And
it's Rocky right now.
He came out and died.
You got knocked the fuck out of life.
Yeah. And then he died again.
This nigga got 9 lives.
Like he died.
This cat got 9 lives.
And then he died again.
Bro, Carl Weathers, we like to, we here at Fuq Yo Couch would like to say Carl Weathers would have been survived, but he's not.
Because what y'all don't know.
He comes from a certain lineage. Here in Cleveland, you all may be very aware. Carl Monday and Dick Goddard came together and adopted
a little black child.
And his name is Carl Weathers.
And they named him Carl Weathers.
Carl Monday and Dick Goddard.
This is facts.
They adopted a young black man. And that's how Carl Weathers got his acting chops. He was sent to acting school and everything.
The world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
The character of Dudley
was based loosely
on
Carl Weathers,
and he was friends with he was friends with Mr. Drummond because
not Dudley.
Yeah,
Arnold and Willis were the adopted ones.
Yeah, but Dudley. It was loosely. It was because remember Dudley got caught up in that bullshit
with the white man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Taking his shirt off.
The climate in the city would never be the same again after the passing of Carl Weathers.
Hey man, the name Dudley just makes me laugh. You just have to laugh at the name Dudley.
The city of Cleveland will never be the same after.
So R.I.P. to Carl Weathers, aka Apollo Creed,
aka also Action Jackson died,
aka Action Jackson. The porn will never be the same.
Porn took a blow with the passing of Action Jackson.
See what we did. How many Carl Weathers movies can you name?
Predator. Action Jackson, Rocky 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and 4.
Just say Rocky
No, those
franchise.
fucking count. You gotta count them as different movies, nigga. He did all of them. Everybody didn't make it through all the
Okay,
Rockies.
let's get
that's
to
6
that.
movies, right? That's 6, right?
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
Ooh, that's a sneaker.
Come on,
That's
Abby
a
Gilmore.
sneaker.
That's 7. Thank
That's a
you.
sneaker.
Thank you. Shout out to
You
you.
didn't say that when she said it.
I said thank you and shout out to you.
Oh, okay.
You.
What else? Name some more.
Have a seat. Relax.
You're like, thank you, like you did it.
I said no. I was thanking the person that
Okay,
contributed.
I understand now.
No.
Currently.
Jeez, oof.
Currently.
You need a cigarette, nigga?
Yeah, I'm about to smoke one. Any other Carl Weathers movies? He had a bunch of B movies.
Wasn't he recently in a series or something? He should. Why wasn't he in the Creed series? They should have had him as a flashback.
Like a flashback, or not a flashback, because he wasn't in his boy's life. Wasn't he dead by the time?
That's fucked up. You see how they do black people?
They should have like a spirit trying to like, hey
that-
son, you should do.
That-
you are the
See
avatar.
how they do black people? Nigga ain't never had no chance, not even a memory of his father. See how they do us? They wrote that shit. This wasn't even this real. This wasn't no real people. They
Mo,
wrote
you got
that.
a list of Carl Weathers movies? No, let me hear you.
You gotta look at some of these.
All right, Carl Weathers.
Some of these gonna be
classics.
B movies now. We gonna let you know.
Well, most of them are B movies.
It's gonna be some monsters in here.
He was in The Comebacks,
The Comeback. That was a porn. That was Action Jackson.
the Sasquatch Gang,
That was a porn. That was Action Jackson
Alien
Part 4.
Siege.
That was Alien Seeds. That was Action Jackson Part 5. I told
Little,
you, porn took a blow.
Little Nicky and Happy Gilmore. So fucking.
Those were both porns. Well, Little Nicky was a porn.
Oh, what is this?
Happy
What is
Gilmore
on the
could have been.
cover?
Those sounded porn
Look at-
names.
Hurricane Smith.
That's a porn too.
Yo, son.
Hurricane Smith is a porn.
Son, have you ever seen even an ad for Hurricane Smith?
No, it was Action Jackson's little brother.
He had a movie called Dangerous Passion with him and Billy D. The two dark-skinned mustache niggas was battling. Him and Billy D. Williams.
Oh wow, really? Carl Weathers and Billy D. Williams
Yes.
did a movie. I'm definitely
Dangerous
watching it.
Passion.
Dangerous Passion.
I hope it ain't a
That's
gay.
disgusting, actually.
A security expert.
There's no bitches on the cover. It's Dangerous
Here's what
Passion,
it's about.
And it's 2 niggas on the cover. I'm not watching
A
it.
security expert
I
was
wanted to see it at first.
Carl Weathers flees with his lover, Loretta McKee,
See?
and his wife, the wife of a mobster, Billy D. Williams, who is setting them up. Okay, so Carl takes Billy's bitch, but Billy tried to settle. But hey, I want to see this movie,
Oh,
man.
this is too dramatic.
Carl
I
can't
don't
take
even
Billy's
like,
bitch.
I don't even like this.
You think Carl Weathers could take Billy D.
You
Williams'
think
bitch?
you taking my bitch, nigga? You taking a motherfucking time bomb, nigga? I put a grenade in that bitch purse, nigga. It's gonna blow up in your face, motherfucker.
Billy
It's
D.
gonna
Williams
have
was
my
like
motherfucking
the real life
fees all
Orange
over it.
Juice Jones. Oh, he
I
was in this
saw
movie
you
Breaker.
and him walking in the rain.
He was in a lot of whack movies.
Yeah, he did a lot. He did the Chitlin circuit of movies for sure. But
Bucktown.
but he can't be denied. Carl Weathers, Bucktown is another porn. Action Jackson films.
And he was in Fu Action.
Fuq Action. That's all oral, all male oral porn.
Male
Fuq Action.
porn.
Fuq
Action.
After every nut, he come back and his face all wet and gooey.
Oh, wow.
Fuq Action. I'm just saying.
And he was a voice on
Fuq Action Jackson. That left the Jackson off.
Balto 3.
Ball toes.
Yes.
I like my balls played with toes. That's cool. That works. Baltimore. That's where that came from. That was a whole king. Baltimore. That's why the city's so crazy now.
He was in a movie with Hulk Hogan
Hulk Hogan's a porn name.
called Assault on Devil's Island, 1997, rated R.
Assault on Devil's Island. That sounds familiar.
I never seen this.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. Navy SEAL Terry Hulk Hogan and his partner
Navy
Carl Weathers
SEAL.
rescue a gym team kidnapped by South American drug traffickers. A gym team.
And then they sex traffic
And
them.
then they sex traffic them. All right. So R.I.P. to
R.I.P. to
Action.
the legend, man. Legend.
legend. Black history will never be the same. Oh, this is her phone. I was in. Well,
No, he did actually.
rest in peace to the mighty Carl Monday and
Dick Goddard.
Goddard's,
When your dad's name
son.
is Dick, it's kind of hard not to go porn with it. Dick Goddard. What kind of name is that? Dick God. That's amazing. I would have just cut the dart off and just been Dick God, and then started rapping about the weather. Fuck it. That's what I did.
Dick God.
It's gonna be sunny, so the bitch better have my money.
That'd be a dope rap name from a nigga from Cleveland, though.
Dick God.
Yeah, Dick God.
Dick Goddard.
Dick God hard.
Dick God. Dick God.
Dick God hard.
Whether or not.
Here I come. Dick God hard.
Ready or not, I'll give you I give you the sun, the moon, the rain.
The rain, the barometer.
That's called weathers, man. That's called weathers, man. All right, I'm gonna stop. All right, let's moving on. God damn it.
Some other niggas died. R.I.P. Niggas die every day, B.
Yeah, niggas die every day, B. Shout out to all the niggas that died in the days between.
I'm glad y'all didn't die. Aren't you glad?
Speaking of niggas that died, it's Black History Month.
It is Black History Month. It's niggas that died History Month.
Darkness seems to grow upon the world.
So for the next for 29 whole days on a leap year,
for the next 4 Wednesdays in a motherfucking row,
we can celebrate American blacks.
African American History Month.
They gave us 28 days and an extra day every other 4 years.
A menstrual cycle.
A menstrual cycle.
You see what they did there? You heard they say menstrual.
They gave us a menstrual cycle.
It's a menstrual show
of days to talk about Black history. So it's
a period.
It's a period piece.
Period.
Here in Black History Month,
period.
We grew up. What was the main themes of Black History Month growing up?
Slavery and beyond. Period.
It was pretty much slavery, civil rights.
Yeah, it was
Martin
basically
Luther.
Our history began on a boat on the way to this motherfucker from a place that no one cares to fucking remember or tell us.
Yeah.
African American.
Do you know the origins of Black History Month? It started off as Negro History Week.
Negro History Week. Okay.
And the reason why it was in February is because it was celebrating Lincoln's and
Washington.
Martin's birthday.
Oh, Martin's birthday is in January.
I know, but it was kind of like an in between. The week was like the first week of February.
Okay.
And then it ended up eventually. I don't remember what year.
So Black History Month started after Martin Luther King. After Martin Luther King, you saying Black History Month started?
I can't. Somebody look up the dates. I can't remember exact, but I think it was something about.
All right, let's look up when. All right, let's get to it. Let's go. Let's go. Journalism in real time. When did Black History Month start? Let's go. Here we go.
But anyway, it was because of that.
Okay.
It started off they called it Negro History Week.
Negro History Week. Okay.
Yeah.
The week-long event officially became Black History Month in 1976.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 70. That's the year we were born. Yo, shout out 76ers.
Black History Month.
Hey,
48 years.
Shout out Joel Embiid, man. Get better, my nigga.
That nigga out for the season. Shut it down.
Just to come back, get better.
Go ahead. Yeah, did you have any more?
I'm just saying. Stats.
No, her. Oh. You know what? We could have them on the mic. We got a mic right there. And we just turn it on when they got
my name is Peaches, and I'm the best. My Black History facts is the best.
Yeah! I like what you did there. Anything else? It was Negro History Week. And what was about? It was because of I know it had something to do with Lincoln's birthday. And it was, I think, either Martin Luther King or somebody else's birthday.
You ain't never met Martin Luther King.
You're right, nigga. I really Martin Luther King. You're fine. All right. Well, anyway, go ahead. That was my little tidbit. But
I'm just saying, like, you know, is it? So let's not call it Black History Month no more, because it ain't Black history. It's African American history, because we don't be talking about nothing that started before, nothing here. And think about it. Does the world celebrate Black History Month, or
is it Black History Month in Africa?
Is it Black History Month in Africa? Is it Black History Month in Australia, Europe, anywhere?
But why we gotta celebrate because they do? I mean, it's an American thing.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying don't celebrate it. I'm saying rename it. Call it what it is. It ain't Black History Month.
What is it?
It's African American History.
But didn't you rebel against the African American nomenclature?
The word and nomenclature, yes, but I can't stop these niggas, so might as well go ahead with it. So African American History Month.
All right, go ahead.
It says this week was chosen because the second week of February was chosen because it includes the birthdays of both Frederick Douglass
and Lincoln.
Abraham
Yeah, that's who it
You
was.
try to give it to the white man.
No, I didn't. I was saying Martin Luther King.
Oh no,
initially.
You're right.
Yeah.
They try to make him a white man.
Yeah.
The statue of Martin Luther King in D.C. is white as fuck.
I hate that it's
in
white.
200 years, this will be.
I know.
Watch, Martin Luther King gonna be a white dude who fought for the freedom,
in the future
for the freedom of us niggas.
Yeah, he gonna be an abolitionist.
They gonna
for
flip
black.
it. That's why the statue white. I'm telling you. Watch what they do. Watch what they do.
So yeah, so in '76, prior to '76, whatever it started. What did it start as the week?
In 1915, in response to the lack of information on the accomplishments of black people available to the public, historian Carter G. Woodson co-founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History. In 1926, the group declared the second week of February as Negro History Week.
Negro History
to
Week.
recognize the contributions of African Americans to U.S. history.
Yeah. So
see the contributions of African Americans to U.S. history.
So this is a United States thing. It's an American thing.
So it's not black history because we ain't talking about black people globally.
It's United States history.
It's African American history. That's what African Americans is at, right?
Yeah.
Right here. It's African American History Month. Just to keep it real clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
on what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, Kente Klaus and red, black, and green and all that shit. I never was a fan of Kente.
I like some.
Did you wear Kente?
I have worn. I wear Kente again, but I like the fly shit though. I like certain patterns I like better than others.
You would do like a all solid suit with a Kente chief or something, right? Kente bow tie. Would you do something like that?
Not typically. I mean, you don't usually see me with that shit, but I might. I could probably maybe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I say?
You'll have a Kente ascot.
So look, do you wear plaid?
I like plaid.
I like plaid too, but you don't wear all plaids, do you? You wear plaids that you connect with. You don't just think every plaid is cool,
Correct.
Right? Same here, right? I'm the same way.
Correct.
You know what plaid is to me, nigga?
What is that?
Norwegian Kente cloth. That's some Scandinavian Kente cloth. Them niggas is us too. We the first everything. We started all that shit. That's the up north way of doing that shit. Norway. See, Northway, up Norway. That's how they do that shit up there. Them niggas is us. We them. And but I'm saying so yeah, certain Kentes I'm with and certain Kentes I'm not, just like certain plaids I fuck with and certain plaids I don't.
So what should we get out of? What should we get out of Black History Month? Like, it's like, okay, people complain about it's the coldest, but it ain't it's the coldest, but it's only cold because we in the north. I mean,
ain't nobody barbecuing.
Most niggas is in Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia anyway, and South Carolina. So it ain't really that cold. Okay, I mean, it might get cold a little bit, but it ain't really that cold down there, right? So if you look at the fact that, a lot of Black history is from the South. I mean, there's a lot up here, of course, Garrett A. Morgan and all the niggas that did shit up here. All I'm saying is, the South is where the originators of the slaves, when they left, they came from down there, right? So I take the whole weather argument out of it. Did you get the coldest one? No, it's because it was the north. So I take that. So what are we celebrating? Like, again, we grew up trying to learn certain accomplishments of certain people, but they only gave us, they gave us Martin Luther, Rosa Parks, and Frederick Douglass, and Harriet. They gave that the only four motherfuckers that they really gave us. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
for real.
To answer your question.
Oh, I wish I could turn that mic on, and I
what
can't.
we're celebrating
Push,
is us.
push.
Period.
Turn that second mic up. No, no. Just no. Don't do nothing. Go ahead.
We are the Christmas tree.
Blacks are the Christmas tree.
No, the Christmas tree is the month.
Okay.
And then with all of the blacks who
You said
have
that so hard.
done it and who have moved us forward and who matter are like decorations on said month Christmas tree.
Word.
And as blacks,
Give it to me, Jennifer.
we have a duty to help our children and educate them this month because we're supposed to be celebrating our history. And our history is rich. It's awesome. It's everything original about who everybody that populate this entire world are. So to celebrate that and to make sure that your children run to this knowledge and know who they are, then they will work from a pride system that is on the level of the whites. Who want you just to know about their history, and they don't want...
Their history is ours too, though.
American history is theirs.
American history is black history.
Black history is everybody history.
I just said that. You just said exactly what I just said.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said it's. I said when there's a conversation, you should probably listen and to retort. I said American history is everyone's history. Black history is American history. American history is black history is what I said. I think that I don't even like the Black History Month moniker. I get their origins. I'm saying all this to say I don't even like it being called Black History Month. I don't even like it being called Black History Month. I'd rather have Negro History Week to get back again. Give me Negro History Week instead of trying to pacify Black History Month because that's American history. Talk about that shit all year long. Niggas did shit all year long, not just in February. And I get taking February just to say we'll celebrate it down, but it's like, and then the white people, white history month. Nigga, that's all year long. You goddamn fuckers.
I got one. Bro. I got one. So anybody ever been past an abortion clinic?
Yeah.
Or past a public place where the anti-abortion people was?
Yeah.
And they had the pictures outside and all that shit.
This is your baby.
Yeah.
Jesus wouldn't like
you. Know what I'm saying? And all that shit, and they showed the all the graphic photos and all that shit. Well, I'm just saying. We ain't got to, but here's just an idea. Think about it. Have
aborted babies on pictures?
No, seriously.
Oh, okay.
Show in detail a lot of Black history that's negative. We be negative so much of the other fucking time. Then on Black History Month, we want to show all the greatness that we've achieved. Show the fucked up shit that got done to us. Show why we mad. Show a lot of why. Show a lot of why. I ain't saying it's exclusively, but show that shit too. That's Black history too. Show the hoses. Show Tulsa getting
hoses.
Show Tulsa getting burned. Show Tulsa getting bombed. Show the news articles after that. Show like these
all
things
the
too.
Shame of our oppressors and our colonizers.
Like basically
that is our history.
Basically shame the devil. Shame the devil.
Exactly.
Shame the devil on Black History Month. So, because that's part of our history too. So, I'm not saying don't show all the positives and everything like that. But when we do that, it make it look like, oh, this country is a nice place to live because these accomplishments.
They sugarcoat it. Look at what we let the black people do.
It do because, but once you put that, you need salt with the pepper. Or pepper with the salt. Like it's a balance of the seasonings. You need some sweet with the savory.
That a little bit when you focus on people who have said no, not the fucking day. Because when you tell a story of Nat Turner, when you tell a story of somebody who said not today, I'm taking my freaking power in my hands and I'm doing something about it, you usually have to tell the reason why that person did that certain thing. And 9 out of 10 times with our history in this country, it's because we had to fight against the white man.
Now, check this out, though. Here's what unfortunately happens.
And our oppressors.
Here's what unfortunately happens. Those stories get told through lenses and things like that where it just makes it, for me, easier to just tell the other side so it's always clear. In other words, Nat Turner's story was told in that movie that came out a few years back. It was like in 2014 or 15. It was, what was it called?
12 Years a Slave?
No, not that one. It was there was a
Annabelle?
There had been a movie prior to that. Thank you so much. Birth of a Nation. They're prior to that.
Oh, that Klan movie?
No, listen to me. Birth of a Nation was a Klan movie initially. It was like a German Nazi-ish, all of that.
They showed
kind
at the
movie.
White House.
That was the original. There was a brother who made a movie. I can't remember his name, I'm sorry to say. But there was a brother who made a movie, and it was called Birth of a Nation. And it was about Nat Turner and his situation. Unfortunately, that movie didn't really do what it could have or really needed to really show the Nat Turner story, unfortunately. So that's why I say, like, through those stories, it depends on whose lens they told through. And through this black man's lens, it wasn't told hardly as harshly to give you the impact of just saying, This is what happened on this day. They did this. This is what happened. And it's not to make people mad. It's just to keep people always on alert because the bullshit has not actually stopped.
Was slavery a choice?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Every day. Every fucking day, all day was a motherfucking choice. Every day, all day was a motherfucking choice.
Here's the thing.
Every day, all day.
Here's the thing.
Except for any time that it wasn't. It was always that.
The niggas that chose otherwise, most of Nat Turners they died. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the lineage most likely of most of the niggas that rebelled is not most likely in our lineage. Our lineage are the niggas that didn't rebel.
That's not necessarily the truth.
I didn't say necessarily. I just said most likely.
No, because the niggas who ran or who rebelled, they probably planted seeds. A lot of them had kids. Maybe some of them did or didn't. You can't really call that though.
Okay, well,
so
I'm just
you can't
saying.
Just say that.
The numbers
just
show.
Just because niggas ran and they
the
died don't mean
show,
they didn't have babies with that spirit.
I'll give you that. But at the same time, the numbers show because they kids didn't run, most likely. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is people, the Nat Turners back then it was a lot of Nat Turners. They just mostly got killed.
Okay.
Most of the motherfuckers that rebelled against slavery got killed when they felt, when they tried to exercise that choice. Of course.
Really
fucked up way. Yeah.
Or
made an example out of.
That's
9 out of 10 times.
Snitched on.
If you have somebody torn from limb to limb at your forearm,
and you see that shit,
and you see it,
you're not gonna want that
because they bring everybody out. Not
yeah.
they do that in secret.
Yeah.
So
you're not gonna want that. They do the horses. Let them pull them niggas apart.
Drawn and quartered.
Yes.
I understand.
So
if you're
the whole choice thing goes out the window when you see some shit like that.
It does kind of because life is all about
survival
and survival, like you said.
But
those people that did the Nat Turners and I can't think of anybody else's name because we don't have
the Harriets, there's a lot of names of people who fought against the system.
Yeah.
That they have of note in certain things. There's a lot of people that ran. Again, there's a lot that ran. There's a lot that got away. There's a lot that got free. That happened. But then because the lot of the
in such a masterful way.
Sure.
There's no other people that would have been able to do it except from the people that.
But the psyche of the black
continent of Africa.
But because of exactly what you said is why the psyche of black people are what they are. We're not together because of that. We all had to free ourselves in different ways, and it was a lot of. Forcefully,
and we don't all come from the same trees.
You're absolutely right, but forcefully there was a lot of.
There's a great amount of us.
I'm gonna get out. It was a lot of two things. It was a lot of I ain't leaving because I'm scared. What Harriet said. A lot of them wouldn't leave because what I'm saying. I could have freed more if they would have came.
She said no. She said I would have freed a lot.
Exact.
She said I would have freed a lot more of them if they would have realized they were slaves.
Exactly. That's the point I was trying to make. I ain't know the exact quote, but thank you.
But that's big.
That's big. There's a lot of niggas like that. But then there was also a lot of motherfuckers that, what I'm saying? You over here, everywhere is with this white racism shit. They was capturing niggas and bringing them back. Like, what I'm saying? The invention of all the Jim Crow laws and all that shit. Like, slavery continued even after 1864. You feel what I'm saying? It pretty much ended.
It never ended.
Well, prison system. Yes, you're right. It never ended. It evolved into the prison system.
Evolved, but it's not just the prison system. It's also regarding the whole corporate industrial system. This whole military industrial.
Was not all of that because you have so many black people that are like fuck Black History Month. Like we have so many black people that are just like, well, fuck our history. Well, that ain't shit. Well, I would have been. There's so many separations of black people and how they
black people will never be one.
And all of that is by design because if you have a bunch of people that if they were like this would be so much stronger and be able to do so much more and destroy with so much power. But instead, we're all like kookling around.
I'm gonna fight that.
That's all by design.
I'm gonna fight that. I don't think it's by design. I think it's exploited.
Much so by design with people sitting at tables and saying, "How can we destruct
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is,
the power
I'm
that is
saying,
within black men.
I'm
and
saying
the unit.
they took what they saw and exploited it. They saw the division in black people. They saw how there was some that wasn't on the freedom train and some that was. They saw that and they exploited
But
it.
that is because there were people who were so fearful.
Sure,
of
regardless
what
of the because.
was.
Okay, and I'll give you that. So, but regardless
But
of the
that's
because,
not the design of slavery.
what I'm saying is they took advantage of the breaking of the Negro. So, again, we'll move forward. But I feel like what it was they took advantage of the breaking. They saw what happened. They saw what it did. And they saw what was happening as time went on. And then they exploited it in different ways.
That's the reason why you have so many black people that are willing to be the moles. Like the moles that destroyed the Black Panther Party. The moles
I was gonna say that earlier when you was talking about when Bernie was talking about how all the niggas saying that rebel got killed basically. I was also gonna say a lot of them got snitched on by us.
Sure,
what I'm
absolutely,
saying? For sure.
Hey, that nigga Beck about to leave. I probably snitched on you, nigga.
But
don't try to leave.
Not to cut anyone's wisdom, but for the sake of the rhythm of the beat of the night, to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning. That's some light skin shit. I need cooperation. So look, we gotta keep the show moving forward, but we're gonna still keep it on Black History. Black History was made at the Grammys this weekend. Apparently, I didn't watch it because I'm.
I didn't watch it either, but I saw the highlights and we saw what we're gonna talk about.
But apparently, niggas went.
Niggas went,
and
you would never know because they did not show any of the hip hop categories.
But.
That Killer Mike won all,
but he won 3 of them jumps for sure. Shout out to Killer Mike.
We'll get to him.
We are getting to him. But this guy Jay-Z has been getting all types of different types of commentary, and I want to add my perspective.
Yeah, you had some heat for it,
but for his stance upon going up on the Grammy stage and saying, paraphrasing here, basically by the Grammy committee's own metrics, his wife has won more Grammys than anyone that's ever won a Grammy. She got more Grammys than anybody, but she's never won Album of the Year. And he said by their own metrics, that doesn't even make sense, right?
Right.
And, he had other things to say, but it all became kind of pointless to me watching him say it on the Grammy stage.
What was your take on it? Your words were that was the weakest shit you ever heard.
I'm not weakest ever. I didn't say that, but it was.
You did.
But it was weak as fuck. It was definitely weak as fuck because it wasn't weakest shit I ever heard, but it was weak as fuck because you're there, saying it. This is not a first for you. We've been boycotting and understanding that the Grammy process and the Grammy committee and all this shit has been bullshit when it comes to hip hop music and basically shit, black music in general, but especially hip hop for the longest, right? So, you go there, validate them with your presence. You validated the whole fucking process with your presence. You're Jay-Z. Your time, your money, you don't just show up anywhere all the time. We don't see you on BET, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not that you should. I'm not saying BET is black owned and that. I'm just saying, but it's certain places you show up, certain places you don't. So you showed up to the Grammys to voice your thoughts or opinions about your wife not winning. You know what I'm saying? An award that you think that she should win, meaning you're validating that award, because if the award didn't mean shit, then why would you be up here, taking the time and taking your energy and putting all of this into it? You're validating them who not validating you. And you're speaking out about their ill validation or unvalidation of you, validating them simultaneously. Is so sacrificial. It's like you just might as well jump from a building with a rope around your neck. I thought that shit was weak as fuck. I didn't like it. And I don't think...
What makes it weak of someone of Jay-Z's caliber? Jay-Z is the top of the hip-hop world. And I'll agree with you on every point you made up until the point that you say that it was weak. Because, in my opinion...
My whole point was that it's weak. So
okay.
What do you agree
because
with
I agree. Because everything
weak?
you said up to that was factual, and then you gave your opinion. So I'd accept all the facts. Your opinion is what I have a problem with. What I'm saying is, it wasn't weak that he got up there and expressed how he felt about it. And it wasn't weak that he joined or that he came, because as Jay-Z, the head of hip hop, the face of what rap music is, it would be him to say it of anybody. And so although I agree on the fact that yes, he showed up, and showing up is lightweight validation of what he values. Yeah, we value what this is. And if my wife ain't getting, she winning all these awards, if my album, if she got Song of the Year, but she never wins Album of the Year, then how make it make sense? And by their own metrics, it doesn't make sense. So all I'm saying is, and you saw the same, discussions. It's anybody. If you're at work and you felt like you have no stake in this job other than these niggas give you a paycheck. But if you know that at your job that you have been the best employee, you've done all these things that to whatever, and you know that these metrics should get you some type of either raise, accolade, award, or something that you worked for, and you get all these praise. I'm employee of the month. You know what I'm saying? I'm the most earner. I'm the this and that. I do all of these things that show all the great metrics, but you don't win the big award. You're actually going to feel like that's fucked up, and you're going to look at it as some type of conspiracy.
But it's a terrible analogy, because these niggas...
It's not a terrible analogy.
Because he's a boss, she's a boss. They don't work for no one in the industry.
They work for the industry.
Okay, so...
That's their job.
So if that's the case...
Entertainment is their job. And they feel like they have entertained enough to win enough awards for... If I win enough of these awards, then what is holding me back from ever winning that one? You understand what I'm saying? And that's what the whole talk about it is. And again, if anyone's going to talk about it, it's going to be Jay-Z.
Yeah, and what I said...
He's the top of the top.
What I said was, again, if you really like that, you show them and you don't show up. Because he could have said the same thing from all that shit he said. He could have said from a very validated space that didn't validate their space. He validated their space.
He did it. I'm so sorry.
Real quick, I'm going to say this and then please give your opinion. But I'm going to say this. People participate in the American election process. And what happens is you'll have a vote between a Hillary Clinton and a Donald Trump, or a Donald Trump and a Joe Biden. And people will vote for whoever they want. But those who don't vote for Trump, if he win, they'll say that's not my president. How is it not your president when you participated in the American voting process? When you vote in that process, you are saying that basically I agree with how this comes out because I'm putting my energy into it.
So what does
and
that
then
do
you
with
and then
Jay-Z?
you'll tell people who don't vote that you
So
ain't.
is that what
You'll
you
tell
see his
people.
presence at?
You'll tell people who don't vote that you don't got shit to say because you didn't do nothing. I was like, no, I have shit to say because I don't believe in this whole fucking way this shit work. And that's what I'm saying. Like niggas who really don't believe in the shit stand out. That's why
What does that got to do with Jay-Z?
That's the hip hop boycotted the Grammy for years, and there's a reason why. He looked crazy up there telling them while he's accepting an award from them that they should give his wife an award.
I think this is my butthole.
It looked like hardcore begging.
I think that he should have came because you motherfucking right. I deserve this fucking award, so give it to me. You're fucking right. I'm showing up. You know why, bitch? Because I put the work in, ho.
Yeah.
And guess what? Just because y'all didn't give me the awards don't mean I'm not the god of this bitch. And you know what? Give me my black cup that I can put anything in, you hoes. I can put drugs in it. I can put fucking drinks in it.
Man.
I can put baby milk in it.
Man.
Bitch, I can put some cum in it.
Man.
I can put piss in it.
Man.
Whatever I want to do with it once I take it home is my motherfucking... But you know what? This God is going to show up and I'll get this award because I deserve it. Number two,
And didn't-
while all these cameras is on me, bitch.
And didn't get the
I'm
award.
going to take the time to tell you what I think about this award. And I'm going to take the time to tell you at my stature exactly what I think about how y'all doing this queen right here. Because guess what? You won't acknowledge her with Album of the Year, but we all know she deserved Album of the Year a few fucking times, and you gave it to the white ladies. Now, all I'm saying is this. That king right there that took his opportunity and his balls in his hand with that award in his hand to say, well, fuck y'all, and this is why I think it's fuck y'all, would be the same thing if Nas got up there and
That's
the
what I think.
attention and all of the viral videos that are gonna spin from what you have to say, saying "fuck the Grammys," because that is going to prove to everybody, out the words of this intelligent black man that's done a lot of things just from the soul and mind of his own originating.
Yeah, but that nigga get
He
paid.
said-
I don't
yeah,
get
and he
so
gonna
so
keep
so
getting
so
paid.
and you know what and this is what I'm gonna take it to. What we do often is we associate, well, that nigga ain't got no money, and guess what? I don't. But I'm gonna say I'm an intelligent black man too, and I wouldn't have got up there and validated them with my motherfucking beautiful black presidents or my beautiful black queens. I'd have sat back from somewhere, satellited, said the same
He's
shit.
been there and done that though.
Well,
And when he
well,
in the
well,
past,
well,
he's been there and done
Let me
that.
read the, let me read the comments real quick.
let's go.
Jerry out here, basically, he the one. Jerry, your fingers is going. Are you thumb typing this shit? Jerry said, he said boycotting isn't working, so why not call them out on their stage, which no one has ever done. And then he says he came for the award and left right after. I'm sorry, the Grammys the Grammys matter no matter how. He put matter too many times. He said the Grammys matter no matter how anyone feels about it. The Grammys are the Super Bowl for artists. And Latrice, what up, Latrice, says she's agreed. He also says, in all capital letters, so this means he really getting sassy with it. He said, he has said it in other places, everyone has, and this matter is bigger than Beyonce, which is why he choose not to say her name. That's how Jerry said it. Yeah, and then he said, how does Taylor Swift have 4 AOTY? What is AOTYs? Artist of the Year awards. Thank y'all. Album of the Year awards. Sorry, and more than Michael Jackson.
How come?
And that's more than Michael Jackson.
How come a nigga know?
Wow.
How,
Talk about it.
How come a nigga know? Because niggas validate that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Niggas validate what?
Niggas validate the Grammy. Like he said, the Grammys are big because you say so. Jay-Z say so because Beyonce show up there. See what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what they work for. The accolades of the other
take the air out the balloon. I'm just saying, like, listen, you ain't gotta like what I say, but what I say makes sense. Stop putting energy. Stop being the motherfucking gas for the lawnmower when your ass is grass.
Okay, so here's what I'm
asking you.
asking.
You keep putting your energy into the
lawnmower,
lawnmower, and you're the grass.
Okay, let me ask you
That's
this.
crazy.
So what you're saying is boycott it. Don't go to it. If giving no energy.
I'm saying take your energy out of it. Don't invalidate it.
Okay,
Stop seeking validation.
So what does that look like? Don't go.
Don't validate them.
Okay, so
talk
what
about
you're saying,
something else. In fact, go somewhere where motherfucking Jamie Foxx, Jay-Z, motherfucking Oprah Winfrey, motherfucking Tyler Perry, all these people show up at the same time on the same day as the Grammys. Stop playing with me. It's not that hard. I'm not that smart of a dude, but I'm that smart of a dude. And it's a reason why that shit can't happen. And y'all can examine that from whatever lens and focuses you got. But I'm just saying, it ain't that fucking hard. I'm not that smart of a dude. On the same fucking day as the Grammys, on the same fucking day as the Emmys, on the same fucking day as the Oscars, show the fuck up in black. Some the fuck where else. All black, everything, everybody black. We throwing a black party. It's the black niggas. We all over here. And if you don't show up over here, then we boycott your bitch ass. Fuck you too. You with them. Let's go. Like, if you gonna really be about that, but if not, then shut the fuck up, because you ain't really rebelling against shit. Because
they didn't show up at the Grammys and everybody came to their after party. I think
I'm not talking about a party. I'm talking about an award show. I'm talking about do the same thing.
The BET Awards.
We don't have that unity, and that's what. So all I'm preaching is unity. That's what I'm preaching there, because I'm saying leave them the fuck alone.
Okay, well, all right. Well,
leave that the fuck. Stop validating. Listen, once we stop validating they shit, we gonna need somewhere to go, and maybe we'll create that. But
That's
I'm saying
a great theory.
Create the problem, and then you create a solution. But as long as shit stays status quo, if you don't shake the bottle, shit stays settled. You gotta shake the bottle for shit to get popping. Otherwise, shit stays saddled.
So you're trying to say that people who work in the music industry should not, let me finish. You're saying if black people if you feel like the Grammys isn't giving you the accolades, then just don't go to it. Like this is the Super Bowl of music. This is the This is the.
I'm saying if you feel like they're not giving you a Grammy, I feel like if you feel like there's something wrong with their process, don't engage in that shit. Don't subject yourself to it. Don't validate it with your presence. Don't vote in it with
It's
yourself
easier to
being
say when
there.
you're outside of it.
Oh no, because
if that's
but you know what?
That's
Maybe
what they look for,
I can only
man.
speak for
That's
me,
the goal.
and I can only speak for me, and that's the walk I walk. I don't put
If
myself. I don't put
if
myself
you're
in places.
if you're an NBA basketball player and you don't agree with how the commissioner, has done some things,
that's
are
not
you
the-
not? Are you going to boycott?
that is not the same.
It
thing.
is the same thing.
It's not because
You don't want it to be the same thing because you don't want to listen.
No. I've listened, and
You didn't. You cut me off immediately, you said it's not the same thing.
Yeah, because it's not.
Because
I can tell you
there's
how.
a because,
I can tell you how.
but I'm telling you,
I can tell you how because the NBA is an organization that has
So it's the
smaller
Grammys.
organizations
So it's
like
the
a
Grammys.
pyramid, and the Grammys is not No, it's not. The industry.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what you know.
The industry is not set up the same way. They don't work for the Grammys. They don't work for the Grammys.
Who are you talking about? Who is they don't work for the Grammys?
The
What I'm
artists
saying-
don't work for the Grammys. The Grammys is not the NBA. The NBA hands out their awards. The Grammys hands out theirs, but they're not the same type of institution.
What I'm saying to you is, to artists, their Super Bowl is the Grammys. And if their Super Bowl is the Grammys,
Then-
they're going to show up because that's what they work
If
for.
the NBA, listen, if
the accolades, the money that comes with it.
Last time I checked, there's only 2 motherfucking teams that make the Super Bowl, and everybody else get a notice ahead of time.
One winner all the time. That's how it happens.
And they already know.
But if you are
And
a
they
team,
already know.
if you are a team that has all of everything that should win, and for some dumbass reason you lose, I mean, losing is losing. But what I'm saying is,
That's a whole nother thing.
the point is, nigga, Jay-Z is Jay-Z, and he is the one who would be the one. Because if Nas, hold on, I know you're excited. Let me talk. Nas or any of them other rappers that you were saying, if they would have said it probably wouldn't have had no weight. Probably wouldn't have had any weight because you know what I'm saying. Jay-Z is Jay-Z. Everybody respects Jay-Z. Everybody, and Jay-Z has not. You know what I'm saying? He's crossed over without crossing over.
Yeah.
He's pop without being pop because he's Jay-Z. You understand what I'm saying? So you would be mad if that nigga didn't voice his opinion about that. You understand what I'm saying?
I never
Not
suggested
you.
that.
The
I never
warrior.
suggested he didn't. I
Not-
said don't validate it with your presence.
Okay.
Voice your opinion.
Okay.
Speak. You have so many.
I think he went.
You are Jay-Z.
Here's the thing, and
you have
Jerry
so
said this.
many platforms.
He went to get his award from his Dr. Dre award.
Okay.
He got up there and said what he said, and then he left.
Okay.
So I don't think that's validating that. That's validating Dre. I respect Dre, and I'm gonna come get the award that Dr. Dre and them. That's what he went for.
Okay. I can see that.
So
I
that's respectful.
I can-
That's what Jerry said, and I'm just taking his word for it.
I can see that.
Yes.
I can definitely take that. Yeah, it to me, like I said, I have my opinion, and my thing is I'm open to suggestions or ideas. And when you say like shit, he went up on the stage, and if he was gonna go up there and shit, he was going
Like, I'm gonna
whatever.
accept my award from
Then-
Dr. Dre.
Then
Y'all some bull.
I'm
Y'all some bullshit.
I'm-
Y'all some hoes.
y'all some hoes. I'm out. Peace.
Suck my dick. I'm gonna drink out this
Fuck
cup.
you, hoes. Fuck you. Fuck you. You are.
You alright? Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out. You know what?
About a nut in this cup.
With that being said, I shout out to Jay-Z.
He said, if that's what happened, if a nigga came for his award and left,
I can
I
see
give
it.
you love.
Again. My thing is,
With more information,
I still feel the way I feel.
with more information,
We have the conversation, and it's not about changing minds. It's about perspective
It's about
and
information.
offering them.
Yes.
I feel that what I said should offer some perspective. Like, yeah, we show up at places where we not wanted. Like, sometimes that may be the thing. Like at the milk counter or something, we get busted in the head. Like, is it worth it? Like, like should we just like maybe drink chocolate milk somewhere
have our
else?
own shit.
Just drink chocolate milk somewhere else. You
Yeah.
feel me? So we just having a
Do I
conversation.
really want your fucking chocolate milk?
That much to get busted in the head to get it.
to get busted in the head to get it.
Right. Like my chocolate.
White only
Everybody
pies.
on chocolate milk spot, y'all burn the bitch down. I
Right.
can't even fucking have this shit.
Knowing you want some.
But Martin
knowing you want some.
Martin
tastes
showed
better.
you on life that them white only pies. It's something about getting what you can't have.
Yeah. You know.
White only pies.
That's the setup. It's
So-
sometimes you gotta play that game
Did you?
better at it with you. But
Did
I
you
see
see
y'all-
Miss?
Y'all, I know how y'all playing me. And I
Did you see
how
Miss
y'all be
Jane
playing me.
Pittman's old crusty lips drinking from the white fountain? That image is burned in my head from a kid when Cicely Tyson old little wrinkly ass lips
Speaking of other,
sipped from that fountain. I was like, ugh. That image is burned in my head, man. That old crusty lips. I'm sorry, go ahead.
speaking of images burned in your head, we have an image of Killer Mike being arrested
Hey, man, that
after
was
winning
fucked
3
up.
Grammy Awards. At these same goddamn Grammys.
Song of the year, video of the year, album
These
of the year.
spicy Grammy Awards. Song of the year, album of the year.
Song yeah, and video of the year. I don't even see the video, but he had a video. He got arrested for a minor misdemeanor of something that happened there at what's it called? Crypto Arena.
At the crypto,
Crips.
yeah.
The Crips claiming it is Crip
Arena.
Hey, how they gonna name that shit Crip Arena?
I'm sure the Bloods have something to say.
Yeah, the Buzz like I'm going to Blip Blow Arena.
That's Brip Blow.
Brip Blow
I'm going to see
I'm
Brip
going to
Blow.
Brip Blow Arena.
Right.
So the LAPD bitch asses come up to the fucking venue. I guess there was an altercation with a security guard.
A female security guard.
And so they called the police.
I think it was a sister, too.
And they called it, whatever the altercation was about, it was a big misunderstanding about something. Killer Mike ended up getting taken out. Killer Mike getting taken out in handcuffs of the Grammys. Now, mind you, this was after, I think they said this was after he won his awards.
Mm-hmm. Sure. After he won his awards.
So he got his awards, which they didn't televise. They didn't televise none of the, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't televise it.
They didn't televise none of the rap categories. And
He got to give no speech that we heard.
Yeah. And Charlamagne said something interesting. You might have seen it. He said, he said,
I fuck with Charlamagne.
Jay-Z.
I'm going to say what I got to say.
well, hold on. Let me finish what I'm
No,
saying.
because that shit might overlap what I got to say. Fuck that nigga. No, go ahead. It's cool.
What Charlamagne said,
We made it
and
to
I
the
think
game.
he should have did, is he should have let Killer Mike get up there. Jay-Z should have let Killer Mike get
come
up
over
there
stage, Killer Mike,
and say
give you a
his,
speech.
yeah, like, hey,
That would have been nice.
y'all didn't, you know what I'm saying, y'all didn't advertise this shit. That would have been a dope flex.
That would have been nice.
That he would have did. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
Well, did that happen before or after?
We don't. I don't know the chronology. Yeah, I don't know the
That would
chronology.
be nice to know.
I know
Yeah.
this. I know this though. I know that it's a lot of people. I seen Gil. We watched Gil's Arena, right?
Yeah.
All right. Gilbert Arenas has a podcast called Gil's Arena. He's a former basketball player. He was really good. Anyway, we watched Gil's Arena. Gil said,
Hey, take that number off. I'm sorry.
Gil said, Killer Mike. Gil
Yeah,
said,
he didn't know who the hell Killer Mike was.
Gil said, Killer Mike. He was like, he knew who he was. He was like, he's still rapping. He was like, he's like Killer Mike from the early 2000s.
Yeah, like
He's like, he got a Grammy.
Yeah.
He was like, so think about that. That's Gil, right? And he pretty relevant, right? He stay hip to the culture, right? But he didn't even know Killer Mike had an album out.
I don't
You know
think he
what
a
I'm
hip hop nigga.
whatever the case is. That being said, it's a lot of people on the other side of things. I'm saying, long story short, they didn't televise the rap categories. Killer Mike raps is positive.
Yeah.
Killer Mike raps is not like robbing and killing and stealing and
His name is
thugging
Killer Mike.
and shooting and no, it's like exactly, hear me out. Killer Mike music is very positive, it's very pro-black. But
pro-black.
this nigga did not get televised winning his Grammys. So all the other people, the white people, even the black people who heard his name before, didn't ever listen to his music, they're gonna associate this nigga named Killer Mike that they never seen winning a Grammy and getting arrested
Yeah.
the same night.
Yeah.
A nigga named Killer Mike. So they, like, you see what I'm saying?
Jerry said they did that to remind him of his blackness.
Blowing up right now, because that's apparently what
What everybody want to
Yeah.
see? Yeah.
Jerry said they did that to remind him of his blackness.
He should have been young Mike.
Like, you mean there was no way they could have waited until that venue was over to do any of that shit? You know, he's not gonna run. You know what I'm saying? He's not like what? And it's a misdemeanor. It wasn't like it was a felony. It wasn't murder. It wasn't nothing assault. It was a misdemeanor.
It's gonna come across your ears, and if you don't know who Killer Mike is, you're gonna hear Killer Mike won 3 Grammys. A rapper,
that's what I
you
wanna
hear
talk
rapper, killer, Grammys arrested. Like that's good. Like this nigga winning the Grammys and getting arrested.
Well, let's
he's
turn
a
it
killer.
around. Fuck the arrest.
know?
Shout out to Killer Mike for
say,
winning 3 Grammys.
He shouldn't even have showed up.
Album-
You shouldn't have
album-
validated
yeah.
it with your presence. Get
Shout
the fuck out of there.
Shout out to Killer Mike winning 3 Grammys. I love that the black folks is getting some representation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all the white people died of overdoses.
They didn't show when Kid and Play won their Grammy. They didn't show when another black artist won, or another black rapper won their Grammy. They didn't show that shit either. So, you know what? You come from a long line of niggas not on TV for their Grammy. So, shout out for you winning it. I wasn't a big fan of that album as everyone else is, but I believe in Killer Mike. And I believe that his message and I think everything about him is dope. I just wasn't a fan of a lot of the beats of the music.
I just don't believe in. I'm not hip to the Killer Mike album. I'm not hip to the Beyonce album. I'm not hip to the Jay-Z album. I just think everybody should put their energy where it's most best invested and where your returns are greater. So if everybody feels like Jay-Z,
Hey man, you get treated shitty at work, you still go to work.
No, I don't. That's not facts at all. You know it's a lie. You know
Everybody that's not a lie.
You
You told me a million times about shit you've gone through at work and management doing bullshit and this and that, and you having to have meetings and get shit in motherfucker. I mean, especially when you get into management level of business, you deal with bullshit all the time.
Who does Jay-Z work for?
Jay-Z works for.
Does he work for the Grammys?
No.
I didn't know the Grammys hired Jay-Z to do gigs.
He's an
He don't work for
artist.
nobody, so it's a whole
It's a
different
business, though.
No, he's a boss. It's a whole difference.
Okay.
It's a whole different. Quoted supposedly. Like don't let me get it fucked up. You mean to tell me? Because if it is the case, just let me know. But last I heard, he's supposed to be a boss and he's
I'm
supposed to
not
be able to make
disagreeing.
decisions like that.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Me as a worker, and I'm not making excuses because I could have made choices to be him or a boss or whatever level. But you can't make the comparison though that somebody who worked for a corporation and somebody who don't and they're independent had the same motherfucking like. They got to deal with the same people, but they don't have to deal with them in the same way. You don't have to kowtow. What was the fucking point in becoming a boss if you can't make your own fucking decisions?
If you played basketball for something, now I ain't saying NBA. You played basketball for some league.
That's not an independent contract.
No, you're an independent person lending your services to someone else, and you felt like you deserve whatever accolade because you busting their ass in all these points and getting all kinds of shit and doing all this, and they gave the MVP award to another motherfucker just because of whatever.
Did you agree to play? Did you agree to play in a league? You ain't gotta like it, but that's just what it is, and you can say however you feel. But this is not.
But you
the
wouldn't
same
feel
because
slighted.
That's not about your emotional.
I'm asking
feelings.
a question.
Of course-
It is about that.
Of course you
So then,
would.
if you felt slighted, you wouldn't say nothing about it, or your whole thing is don't say nothing about it, just go away and don't support it.
I may have to contractually show up to these events because I work for the league. He don't work for the Grammys. That's why I say these are bad analogies you're putting
The
forth.
analogy is all about
Yes,
being in a
man.
situation. She can't when I finish my point. Beck. The analogy is that when someone is in a position where they're looking to get an accolade for something that they feel like they deserve, to just say don't give it any validation sometimes isn't the answer. It is an answer, but you want what you deserve. Everyone feels like that is an innate human thing. We feel like we always want. That's something that's in us from kids. If we feel like we deserve it, we want it. Every child is
What
selfish.
I'm trying to tell black people is to put yourself in a position where what you want and what you feel like you deserve is something realistic that you can get from someone who actually may love you or is in an actual real position to judge you, or maybe put yourself in a position where you don't have to be subject to someone else's judgment about what it is that you want. Maybe set your aims and goals to a place where your validation comes from your own satisfaction, the fact that you know you dope, whether or not anybody else says so. Like, empower yourself and empower other people, and stop giving your power to things that take it from you and use it. You think the Grammys not gonna blow up next year because of the film footage that they got this year?
I think
That's ratings for them. They're gonna show it whether you show up or not.
Your
next year,
your theory is right.
ratings.
Your theory is correct, and I don't disagree with your theory. I just don't think it's practical when you're dealing with people and humans and people that look to get. They do things for reasons. People don't do things just to do them. They do them for reasons. When you're making money in the industry,
that's not enough.
No, it's not enough for some people. They want you to understand. They want people to recognize, and they don't want the unfairness of the bullshit that's behind it. So you do say something about it. But go ahead. What was you saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I mean, again, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong.
That's why I was trying to cut you off.
I get it. The theory of what you're saying is correct. But you can't deal with a lot of theory when you're in practical life. Like, practicality, again, it doesn't work in those scenarios. You have to say something about bullshit instead of being like, oh, I'm just not going to support it. Isn't as easy as saying, y'all ain't right, get it together. That's the point that I'm trying to say. It's like,
as an astronaut,
are you a runaway slave? Like, to me,
Jay-Z's a change agent.
I'm an
astronaut. Do things like that.
I'm an astronaut on Earth. As far as what people tell me about what I can do and can't do in theoretics, I've definitely put my theoretics into action and have lived a life that people said I shouldn't or couldn't or wasn't able to, or they at least weren't able to live. So therefore, because they limited themselves, I was supposed to not be able to. But somehow it seemed miraculous. And for me, it just seemed really fucking simple and easy and plain because I made certain decisions. And yes, I made certain sacrifices, but they were healthy for me. You know what I'm saying?
I just think people do everything for a reason.
So what I'm saying is what you're saying is, yeah, you're correct in theory. You say that a lot about a lot of things with me. That's a constant thing.
Because you do say a lot of theoretical things.
And I appreciate that. And they are correct in theory. They're not theoretically wrong or like.
Correct.
So that validates them. Now here's the thing. The only thing that doesn't validate them further is the lack of practice. But what I'm telling you, as a scientist, I've put my theories into focus and practice and have made them realities, and people didn't understand how I did them, but I did them.
What works for you works for you.
So all I'm saying is,
you can't say that works for everybody.
I'm not saying it does, but I'm saying that the reasons that you cite for other people, I'm saying could be excuses or crutches or blockades that they put in front of themselves. If they open themselves up to a different understanding, then because if I'm theoretically correct, that means if you practice the theory, then you could probably prosper from it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying, as a scientist, I've put my theories into practice. I've homeschooled as a broke nigga. You feel me? How people with no money homeschool? Well, the same, and eat every day and live a healthy life with some determination and some understanding. How do you get the education? How do you get the socialization? You make it happen. You do what the fuck you want to do based on what your determination is. But that comes from a theory. And if yours is a go along, get along, well, good luck. You have to be who you are and do what you do.
Go ahead. Let's put a bow on this. Go ahead.
I just have something to say. This is a white institution. This is a white institution that's been giving out awards for people who make music for a really long time. And at one point in time, they gave out hardly any, if any, to colored people of blacks because it's a white institution. And there are white people who are the judges and who are making these opinions. So of course, it's going to be just a little bit more inclusive, but it's still a white institution. So let's take, for instance, the lady, I think her name is Hattie McDaniels, if I'm not mistaken. She was the first black actress to win, I think, a supporting role in acting at the Academy, right? And she couldn't appear on the show, but she could appear at her whatever place this was, but she got dressed up and she said what she said. She thanked the Academy for her award, and she said, I hope that I'm a credit to my race or something like that. And if she never could have had the platform as Jay-Z to come up and show up at the even award show with the white people, they didn't let her. but she showed up and she got her award because that was, she won it, and she said, it's mine. So I'm going to say what I have to say, how you're making me say it. Jay-Z, to all of these years later, in the platform that he had it at this white institution that black people are still in this day and age trying to say, hey, the charts say that I kind of had the best album of the year, but why didn't you give it to me? If that is still happening in 2024 in this white institution, that should be well more, like it should be very much inclusified at this point in time. Then Jay-Z should show up. He has a duty to show up and say, yeah.
Why should the white institution be well more inclusified? Why should they?
Because you are whitely giving it to me. But now
whitely.
I have the black balls to get on this stage and say, I kind of think that this award is like bullshit.
I just value.
Y'all been playing me all these years. Y'all been literally playing me in my face. But I'm going to come get it because you know what? I did achieve the shit. And I deserve to come up here and get y'all bullshit at
it's an accolade that they do respect.
And I can melt it down and make it into jewelry if I want to.
They respect it for some reason. And that's I think what your biggest issue is that you don't like the fact that they respect the Grammys. The fact that they respect the Grammys. Everyone that's in I'm sorry? No. What I'm saying is they hold on. What I'm saying is he respects it, but he again he respects it, but he's saying that y'all on some bullshit. And I need
very politely.
He accepts it. And
very politely.
He still says that you're on some bullshit.
Yeah,
very politely.
I don't think he respects it.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. He accepts it, but don't respect it. I'll give you that.
In his music, he doesn't respect
I said it wrong. I said it the wrong way. I'll give you that. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
but maybe he do work for them, like you said, Burner. Because why the fuck you show up if you don't work there?
He came to get his award from Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre's award. He worked for them too.
No, let him work for him.
I guess you're right.
Everybody work for somebody.
I guess he do work for these niggas.
Everybody work for somebody.
What I'm saying is this.
Hey, you think if black people had control of everything, that it would be no corruption?
I ain't saying nothing about black people.
I'm asking you a question.
No,
I'm asking a whole different question.
Think that.
Do you think if there was a black, do you think there would, like, aren't there bullshit shits with the BET Awards about who wins those awards too? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why is Sexy Red winning over
but let's keep it
whomever?
Keep it a buck, though. His whole thing is Beyonce ain't winning because she black. Think about it. Let's really put it down the same way hip-hop not showing up because it's black. It's not getting televised because it's black. Like if that's what it's about, then, nigga, you black ass showing up is just saying that it's okay, though. Really, I don't care what your mouth say, your ass showed up. You know what I'm saying? Free your mind and your ass will follow. Well, your ass went there, so your mind must be there. So your mind ain't free. When you free your mind, your ass will follow. You be at a different place. You won't even be focused on that.
Shout out to Jay-Z not being free. You're not free, Jay-Z.
No,
listen. You are bonded.
Listen,
my guy.
Some of the ones you see the most of the biggest slaves, man. They're not really.
He in the Illuminati anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? He in the Illuminati anyway. You know, but all of it is a conspiracy.
I'm in the Illuminati. But
this is a distraction for what's going on in the Gaza Strip, man. The strippers over in the Gaza. You know what I'm saying?
They really sliding down missiles.
Yeah, they over there bombing. It's all a distraction, y'all. Y'all focusing on this nigga, and you should be focusing on
the Middle East.
The Middle East. Anyway.
Or the migrants in Texas.
Well, that was the beginning of Nigga History Month. We will speak more of the greatness and the follies of Negroes this month. We're gonna follow our own lead, and you're gonna say, fuck all the great shit niggas did. Let's talk about the bullshit the white people did.
We're gonna talk. That's right. We Nigga History Month. That's right. We talk about the fucked up shit the white people did.
Fucked up white people shit. This week was Grammys. Grammys, y'all fucked up. LAPD, y'all fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring y'all. We're gonna show y'all.
And y'all killed Carl Weathers. We know y'all conspired against Apollo Creed, motherfuckers. Action Jackson got y'all niggas
because they had weather modification,
man. I'm trying to tell
y'all heard of the harp? They harp Carl Weathers. I know what's going on.
I'm saying, man, I ain't even heard of the harp, and all I'm thinking of is angels and. That's what I'm thinking of when I think of harp.
That's what they did, niggas. The frequency.
They frequent this nigga with a harp.
It's megahertz, nigga.
Hey, man.
That nigga got megahertz.
Hey, man.
Shout out Carl Weathers.
We'll
Man.
never have another.
Shout out to Dick Goddard and Carl Monday, his dads.
It's two dads.
Shout out to Different Strokes.
All right, man. Listen. Next week is Valentine's Day.
It is. We have a show that day.
Yeah. So this is gonna be. That's gonna be Single Awareness Day for us. Well, for some of us, because
No.
It's gonna be
not for all of us.
It's gonna be put it in your butt. What in your butt?
Put it in your butt.
Valentine's Day is the day that a lot of women say,
"Yeah,
I'll give you some." Ain't no
when
day.
you get that notion,
It needs to be a birthday,
plug in motion.
birthday, Christmas, or Valentine's Day. Be the women, women that really don't suck dick. They be like, all right, I'll suck his dick on Valentine's Day. A lot of y'all whack niggas with whack bitches rather is finally getting some head on Valentine's
Day.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting different shit. My dick suck. Goddamn.
Nigga, I'm getting my whole
As a prelude to what? You know what I'm saying? As a prelude to what?
I'm getting my whole asshole weight out. No,
I'm about to be giving birth to, nigga. I'm coming back out the motherfucker.
All I see is Jim Carrey coming out of that animal and
took a little too far.
Detective.
You know what I'm saying? We about to have
when the rhino birthed.
Good times.
You remember? Do you remember?
I like good times.
Yeah. Just acknowledge it so I can move on. Because I'm gonna keep trying to describe it until someone says, "Hey, you remember the time when?"
Do you remember?
Do you remember? All right, listen. Yeah. So for you sucker MCs that got, what you call love, if you believe in that bullshit, y'all might be out to dinner. Y'all might be out to dinner or something, faking the funk with, your bitches or your whole ass.
Valentine's Day is on Hump Day, bro.
It's on Hump Day, so you should be getting some, I guess. I don't know.
Do you remember?
Anyway, we'll have a fun-filled, loving show for you next week. Any last words for these skeezers?
No. I just can't wait till next week. So
we appreciate the background noise. That's gonna be the name of y'all from now on. Background noise. Yeah. Angry lady.
Is your chance to do the hump.
All right, people. All right, that's enough. All right, we get it. All right, come on, don't do it again. Thank you for the background. Did you guys enjoy yourselves? There's a butt plug for you.
Mama said, lock your ass.
Mama said there'll be days like that. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. Jerry, Latrice, who else was out there? Kat, bless me. Who else tuned in? Asia, I ain't shout her out. Man. Christy, Chico, I ain't shout him out. Man. I'm sorry I didn't get to y'all earlier, but you know what I'm saying. Who I say?
It's Christy.
I said Chris.
You said Christy.
Christine, whatever.
You can't do that.
Chris, no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not conforming to your. You know what I'm saying?
It's her name.
Well, Christine is what it says.
The fuck.
So I'm gonna say the name that it says on the screen. If you wanted to say Chrissy, it should say Chrissy.
You're not saying Christy.
I'm saying Christy.
But that's not her name.
Teen.
You're not saying Christine. You're saying Christine.
So she's gonna get upset.
I'm not saying. I don't know.
So why are you going to bat so hard for me to change her name?
Just be respectful.
Sabic.
Jesus. Now I fight you.
Sabic.
Okay.
Battelle.
We're going Real Housewives.
Sabic Battelle.
Battelle.
My name will be Lamette.
I had somebody do that before. They introduced me as Sabic Battelle. And they was black, and I was mad too.
Nigga,
that's
a common
like, why you
name.
trying to high sign in front of these white folks? I ain't appreciate that shit at all.
Battelle. You should have changed it. Like, just
you know what I should
embrace the bougie.
I should have said, it is very nice to meet you.
It is very nice to meet you. My name is Sabic Battelle.
I should have went forward with it, but I was just like,
see,
really?
Chrissy even smiled. Maybe she's smiling for you taking up for her. You going so hard to say her name is Chrissy. Christy.
She probably think it's funny that you keep refusing to say her name right.
Chrissy is a mix between Christine and Chrissy. It's all in there. All right. I blended the two.
That means call it what you want.
Hey, light skin. She had a ponytail going last time I said that. I was like, ponytail. All right, anyway. All right, did we give them Skeezer's last words?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're done here. We're done here.
Smoke weed every day.
We're done.
Make love, not
Threw
war.
some shit. I threw the butt plug at him. It's time to go.
I'm still trying to have a threesome in 2024.
That has not happened yet, apparently. So let's.
It's already February. It's month 2, and I'm still a virgin to the threesome. So I got 11 more months to try. 11 more months to try.
Can we please get this done before spring starts so we can move on with the rest of the season?
Chrissy is fine. Fine, Chrissy. Fine, Christy. I mean, Christini.
Oh,
I'll
God.
call you.
See? You can't get.
Can I call her Christini?
Give this nigga an inch and he'll take it up. Anyway.
He'll take it up the ass. All right, that's enough. That's enough. You're in there far enough.
He said it. I didn't.
Far enough. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon. Good night. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah, hit the top end on the right too. Yeah, that one. Yup. You all right? I take back everything they said about you.